And you're very welcome to the Irish Political Roundup and Confident Women Ireland with me, Roisin Ni Chleirigh. And I'm delighted to welcome back Aishling Delaney from Equal Vibes. Aishling, you're very welcome back to the Irish Political Roundup and Confident Women Ireland.
Thank you so much for having me, Roisin. I'm delighted to be here.
Aishling, we have sort of popped in on you when you're setting up for your event, which is happening within an hour.
That's right, yes, indeed.
So can you just tell us briefly, we know we have the whole backstory in our description video,
Yes.
but just tell our audience very briefly who you are and why you set up Equal Vibes.
Yeah, so my name is Aishling Delaney. I'm a recruitment manager by day, and by night I do Equal Vibes. And the reason being is I have a son, Joe, he's 25 with severe autism, and I just found there wasn't anywhere for him to go in the nighttime. So I decided that we'd organise something like that, and that's what we've done. And we've done events all over the country, and we're continuing to do that. And it's for all disabilities, and everybody combines together. And it's just an amazing night of music and fun and games and laughter and all the rest, yeah.
You are really bringing hope and life back to anyone who's living with disabilities. You're bringing that friendship, that social interaction, fun, music, and conversation, and a place for them to make friends.
Yeah. Oh, that's it. Come here, Joe. Come here, Joe. Come here, Joe. Joe. You come back a minute. Sorry, we can cut that. But absolutely, we really do. And like I said, Joe is the inspiration behind it all. Because look at, I suppose, when you're growing up with it and you see what's going on, it really hits you then. And until you have someone with a disability, you can't understand it. And I understood it. And here he is now. Here he is. Come over here now. This is my little son, Joe. Joe, show you that. I'll show your hat. So he showed the logo. Yeah, so Joe is setting up there, so he's doing the setup. Joe is great. He comes to every show. And I suppose tonight is very special because it's with Aura in Kilkenny, who are formerly St. Pat's. And I've been working with them for the last 6 weeks on a programme, a wrote programme, and we're putting it all together tonight. So fingers crossed all goes well.
So what will happen tonight when your guests arrive and the audience arrive and the public arrive? What can you expect? Or what
lots of fun and lots of fun and music, and everybody just getting behind each other and just supporting each other. And it doesn't matter who's on the stage. They're going to be simply the best, or whatever the case may be, but they're all just going to have the best night ever, and everyone's going to really get behind them, which is great.
And your son is nonverbal with autism, so and that's why you started it.
Correct.
But also you work a collaboration with Down syndrome as well.
That's right. Only last week we were in Thurles, actually, in the Honor Hotel last Friday night, in conjunction with Down Syndrome Ireland and Mehall 21. And it was the most amazing night. We had the best crack with all of them, and we're going back again. And so it was really a great night, and we celebrated St. Patrick's night, and we had some really surprised guests on the night. And so you've probably seen some of the videos.
I cry when I watch them, and actually it gets me emotional.
Yeah,
it really does.
But they really are emotional, and that's the thing. I suppose I found out myself. It's only when I see the videos afterwards, because when you're on the stage, I'm focusing on the person that's there and making sure they're okay and everything's going well for them. And as well as that, to get the audience with them too. So you're kind of working on both sides, and I don't really get to see it until afterwards.
Yeah.
And then, like last Saturday night, I think I was looking at the videos and I just thought they were amazing. Just to see everybody just, supporting each other and dancing and just enjoying themselves. It's very clear to be seen,
So really what happens is that children or adults with disabilities, they come and they either get up on stage and sing a song or they dance.
Yes, we have a dancing competition as well, which is very important because not everybody wants to be on the stage, and that's understandable. But the ones that do, we celebrate that, and we make sure that everybody supports them and let them have their special moment, because like I said, Joe never had friends. He never even got invited to a birthday party, and he's 25 now. So now he has friends. He comes in and he dances with them, and he's there beside him, and he really, and the big smile on his face then, because he just, he celebrates them, and they all join together, and it's a real great social interaction night. You talk about well-being. This is the best place to get some well-being, because when you come in, you just feel like you're on a high when you're leaving. I always do anyway. I'm buzzing after, so and everyone else is too. So it's going to be a great night.
Well, I really do. I get emotional watching the videos, and then I leave the videos feeling on a really good high as well, and a sense of, there's a real sense of purpose in what you're doing. You're bringing back hope, but also bringing back the children or adults with disabilities are human too.
Absolutely.
And have needs.
I have a voice.
Yes.
I have a voice, which is important because, as I said, Joe was non-verbal. So this way, Joe is making his entrance by just like we do videos and Joe's on the videos, and he's kind of a hotshot now because I don't know, 40,000 followers or something. So
I think
he does. Yeah, Joe's quite very popular. So he is. But you know, we stay trendy, so we try to stay trendy and with the times and all the rest. But like I said, we're just really excited about tonight. It's going to be great, and we're all set now. Want to get up there and put on a bit of fake tan and all the rest.
So we're here in Kilkenny College.
We are in the McAdoo Hall. And I can't just say thanks too much to Mark and Gaffney, who organised it all for me. He's absolutely amazing. We have so much support coming in as well. I have Diana Banana. She's an amazing lady. She does videos and photographs for me. I have Karina from Melt Your Day Away. She's coming in. She's helping out with costumes. I have Adrian up there from One for All. He's giving us a hand with equipment. And I suppose Jerry, my partner, obviously, is up there too, doing a great job as always. DJ Mull. So we have a crew in each county. In each county, people come in and give us a hand with it and that, you know, because you couldn't have people travelling the way we travel at the moment, because we're all over the place.
All over the place. Yeah. So there's just, if anybody's watching this and wanted to help out in any way, even if they knew, because what you need is a hall with a stage.
I need a hall with a stage, because that's the whole point, bringing them up on the stage. I'd love if they had speakers as well, but if they don't, we have our own. But, you know, as I said before, community centres and all them things, you know, are great for people that don't have special needs. You know, they have the hurling, they have the football and that, but special needs don't get that.
Yeah.
So they should be allowed something. Like, I mainly pay most places where I go. But, you know, I don't see anything coming back in the community for, like I said, that. And, you know, it'd be great if we could get a grant or some kind of funding, because it's hard when it's coming out of your pocket all the time.
It definitely
Because we don't just do on a show. Like, you know, a lot of people come in and help, but a lot of things have to take part for that to happen. And we give away prizes and things like that too, and costumes and all that. It's all money. So
and it costs to actually set up the event as well. And you're self-funding, as you said.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
So if anybody lives in a rural area, or in a city or a town that has a venue appropriate for what you're looking for, is a venue with a stage, and a venue is also maybe volunteer, or maybe even sort of donate, or if somebody wanting to donate, even paying for the venue.
No problem. No problem. I can give you my number. No problem. Yeah, we'd love that, you know, because I suppose, like everything, you know, if somebody was behind you and they give you a bit of funding, you were on a better, you know, you could offer a lot more, because, you know, as I said, everything's coming out of my pocket now. So, but, you know, I'd love to give them bigger prizes and much more things, but, you know, some things aren't possible.
And even finding the venues, if anybody knows where there is a really suitable venue around the island, you would go there.
Oh, yeah.
And even better if someone also could donate the cost of the venue.
Yeah, oh, yeah, absolutely. Like, as I said, anything is welcome. So, you know, to get a venue and go to an area, we have been asked to go to different areas, all right, but it's, like, for instance, we're finding it hard to find a place in Carlow. And it's only up the road, and you think there would be so many places, but I just find it very difficult.
Very difficult.
Yeah, and that's just one. But like I said, we are moving around, and people are asking us to come to them. So that's, I suppose, something. But I have to try and fit it all in with work and all the rest. You know. Yeah.
Because you're working full time.
I do. Yeah.
You're a mother. You're a partner. You're also, you know, you also have a life as well as a woman. But
this is my life. I love this. I don't mind. This isn't work.
This isn't work.
No, this is fun. And I love it, and I know that.
And you're doing it for your son and his, and any other, all mothers and fathers out there who have children with autism or symptom or any form of need.
Absolutely, and it's as well. I love is that the carers or the mothers and fathers come with their children to this, or adults, and they dance with them, and they enjoy it, and they have a great night, and everybody mixes together, and they talk to each other about different things, and get some tips and tricks as well, because being a mammy with someone with autism, it's lovely to talk to another mammy and get that little bit of information, and just, you know, maybe something that happened that they could talk about, and maybe someone could solve the other, because sometimes it's good to talk as well, you know, because it's hard on the family. Sometimes you can be a prisoner in your own house, so this is definitely a way of helping it.
Well, I know Paul and I, we both talked about autism on our own radio shows, and then I left the radio and we brought it on to the Irish Political Roundup and Confident Women Ireland. But even at that, many mothers feel very isolated as parents of children with any form of disabilities. So this is also breaking the barrier of and the stigma of autism and anyone living with disabilities.
That's right. Yes, you're right there. So this hopefully. Look, we're getting the word out, and the quicker the better, you know what I mean? Because it's not just in Ireland. 22% of people have a disability all around the world. So, you know, this isn't anything fresh, and many people will know somebody with a disability, whether it's autism, Down syndrome, or whatever it is. You know, it's something that's in a family, and it can be very hard. It can be very hard. There's no point saying it isn't. But I suppose it depends how you look at it, and I've always looked at it with the cup half full. I wouldn't have met the people or know the people that Joe has autism, and there's a bright star behind it all, and I have great friends because of that. And I can travel nearly in every county and I can talk to someone because I know them from being in that group and being in that parent. So there's advantages as well. So it's all good, and I'm looking forward to tonight. And as I said, we're going to have a great night. So
well, Ashling, thank you so much indeed for taking the time.
Yeah, and Joe, go back.
It's fine for Joe. It's nice to have Joe in the thing, but to have you on with us, maybe keep us up to date, and we'd love 100%. To follow the story and help promote you in any way that we can.
I'd be delighted.
And support Equal Vibes.
Well, I can't wait to see you dancing tonight. That's all I can say. Make sure we do a video of that, because I heard she's a great singer.
Oh God, you're paying me to stop singing now. That's by a good fundraising.
She has no idea what's ahead of her tonight. Just remember I said that. Okay, bye for now.
So Equal Vibes.
Thanks very much, Roisin.